Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where I'm bringing you something really awesome today that I got from Kapow Toys. This is the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Kylo Ren, except this is the Starkiller Base version. So as you can see, the box is practically twice as big as a standard 6-inch Black Series box. And this guy's got some extra paint apps, he's got a much better lightsaber, and an awesome base. So I believe that this is a Kmart exclusive and it's not out yet, so Kapow got it early, and that's fantastic, which means that this is actually the first video review of this figure online, so share this about. I believe that this is a much better figure than the standard release, and I've seen practically no online presence for this figure at all. There's been a few pictures and it's literally either of the box and then the figure out of the box in exactly the same pose. There's no other like kind of prototype shots and all that kind of stuff, so this has really gone under the radar and just suddenly come out of nowhere. So I'm really happy to be bringing you the review today. So the box is really nice, you got the window at the top and whatnot. It's no number because it's not part of a wave or anything. If we come around to the back of the box there's just a really small bio that just says, "A Dark Warrior strong with the Force. Kylo Ren commands First Order missions with a temper as fiery as his unconventional lightsaber." So that's it for this box. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and take a closer look at Kylo himself. And here is the exclusive Kylo Ren Starkiller Base version out of the packaging, and this figure is so much better than the standard release. There's only minor differences in the addition of a base, but it is so much better. And I just want to get straight to the best part of this figure, and that is the lightsaber. So we get a separate hilt over here, which is just obviously with no blade in it. It does have the hole in the top, so you probably could put the standard one in there because it's got the holes on the side as well. So this is basically exactly the same as the standard hilt that you would get with the regular figure, except instead of coming with a blade that you can put in it, it comes with a better lightsaber. So here we have the lightsaber with the blade actually molded to it, means that it doesn't have to have that extra little bit that connects them together. So it's actually a lot more accurate and just looks so much better as a collector piece. Also, that version is actually not transparent at all. Well, and if it is, it's only minor just because of how thin the plastic is, whereas this one is actually slightly transparent, so it does look a lot better. So it looks a lot more like the other Star Wars Black Series lightsabers. We still have this kind of rippling, unstable effect. It reminds me very much of the different stages of lightsaber that you could unlock in the Force Unleashed games. They were just awesome, and this is very much what that looks like to me. You have all the awesome molded in detail there on the actual blade itself, and then the hilt is exactly the same. But yeah, this thing is just so damn cool and so much better than the standard lightsaber. And then over here we have the base and the figure. You'll notice that there is actually snow on the figure itself. It looks so cool. Now, the way it attaches to the base is it literally just sits in there as if he is literally standing in deep snow. So there's no peg, it just sits snugly in there and whatnot, and it just looks so cool. You can see other footprints around there as well, as if he's moving around and fighting. This is actually completely translucent, kind of bluey grey, so it looks like ice, and then it's got the paint on the top there to resemble the snowy surface. Extremely unique base. Very awesome indeed. I wish they'd do something like this for Marvel Legends as well. That's so cool. And then for the figure itself, obviously, it's got that spray onto the bottom of the skirt here, and then also onto the boots to show that he has actually been walking through snow, and it's just so damn cool. It really is so much more detailed than the standard version. For the play factor, it's so much better, and also for displays and whatnot on the Starkiller Base, it's just absolutely fantastic, obviously. So the articulation is exactly the same as the standard version. So you've got the head that moves left and right and not really up and down all that much. Not hindered by the hood at all. And the arms come out to the side and all the way around. We have the hinge and rotation in the elbow. Again, hinge at the hand and rotation right there. You do have a waist joint right there, and then he also crunches back and forward and a little bit side to side too. So very nice waist joint right there. And then the legs can go all the way out to the side like so, very much like Marvel Legends T-joints right here, so all the way forward and pretty far back as well. He has these flexible plastic pieces right here, and then you got the cloth over the top. None of it restricts movement, which is really nice. You have the rotation at the upper part of the thigh, double jointed knees. And then at the feet, if I move some of the clothing away, they go up and down and have ankle pivot. So very, very good articulation indeed. Taking a closer look at some of the detail, as you can see the cloth does run all the way up here. We have the molded in kind of rear cape scarf section, which is obviously pretty important to get that very unique look. The hood you can remove to reveal the rest of the helmet, which just looks really, really awesome. Can't wait to see this guy in action in the film. And then you can go ahead and put the hood up, which I think it's shaped really perfectly. You've got the kind of, it comes to a point kind of thing there. It shows enough but also hides enough of the mask. I think that's honestly a perfect hood right there. Much better than the Emperor Palpatine hood. And then you got a bit of detail down here on the belt. Overall, this thing just looks absolutely fantastic. It's a perfect representation of the design from the movie, and also I think that it's the best version because, you know, it's very detailed. You now have an absolutely epic lightsaber, so it does beat that other Black Series version, the regular release. And then also, you know, you get an epic base, awesome paint detail right there, but you have, you know, loads more articulation in this guy than other versions of Kylo Ren from Hasbro. Kylo stands just under 6.5 inches tall, so here he is next to Captain Phasma, and then here he is next to Darth Vader. So those two look absolutely epic together, and I can't wait to see the kind of you know, link that there is between those characters in the movie. You know, it's really pointed to quite a lot in the trailers, so really cannot wait to see what's going on there. But as you can see, those lightsabers, you know, it is a much closer match to that kind of color of the lightsaber with the, you know, translucent plastic and whatnot, and it is kind of a bit brighter as well, but it is still more translucent than the standard release Kylo Ren. It just looks so much better, and the molding of it is just absolutely perfect now without those little bits connecting to the guard parts there. It's just so much better. So yes, it is a lot more money to go ahead and pay for the base, a better lightsaber and some paint on his boots, but I think it makes the figure look 10 times better, and I definitely think that it's worth your money. And if you think you're going to like the new films, it's definitely worthwhile getting this one over the other one, if you can find it when it eventually comes out. But like I said, I got mine from Kapow Toys, and you can go ahead and get it there now. They do ship internationally, so you'll be perfectly fine. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. Like I said, you know, this is the only review of this up right now and for the foreseeable future, probably for some time. So go ahead and share this about. Let people know about this awesome figure so they can get it themselves. If you want to check out more pictures from anything else from my collection, including upcoming reviews, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's Homerino123. The link is in the description below. You'll also find a link to my Twitter. And I've actually got a full case of Wave 2, of which Captain Phasma right there is from. So go ahead and subscribe for more Star Wars Black Series reviews. There'll be links to both Captain Phasma and Darth Vader's reviews right down there in the description too. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.